Hey everybody, what's going on? Bahroo here, back inside of Borderlands, the pre-sequel, and today I'm going to be continuing my legendary weapons guide with a brand new grenade that is inside of the pre-sequel. Now this grenade doesn't actually come from a formable, unique enemy, instead actually comes from a very specific, badass enemy. This is the Four Seasons grenade that we're going to be going after, and it comes from badass Kragans, specifically badasses. Now, things like Irajira, Son of Flamey, I have been trying to farm repeatedly, and I cannot get them to drop it, so I do not think that they count for this drop. If they do, then it would be considered a world drop, but the best place that you're going to want to farm for these guys is inside of Serenity's Waste in this little route that you see me doing here. Now this route is going to be your best chance to potentially get one of these guys to spawn. You can get badass Kragans anywhere, and there is a guaranteed one during the story. However, it is not going to be maximum level, unfortunately. So if you want to try and find a max level one, you're better off just doing this route right here that you see me doing. And then if you don't see a badass, all you're going to want to do is basically just save and quit afterwards, and then jump right back into the zone and keep doing this over and over again. Now, what exactly is the Four Seasons grenade? It is basically a legendary grenade that can spawn every possible element. So it can become a storm front, or it can become a fire burst, it can become a corrosion cloud, it can become cryo, it can become every element, or you could say all four elements for the Four Seasons. As far as its usefulness as a grenade, I actually do kind of like it. I kind of like the randomness of it. It doesn't really matter which one you get, because all of the elements, unless they're resistant to it, are actually all really good for damaging enemies. And as you can see, we found a badass Kragan here, and luckily enough, he did drop the Four Seasons grenade, although he's got it underneath all those shards there. There we go. So you can see the Four Seasons grenade. And the radius on it isn't that large, unfortunately. That is a major downside to this thing. The radiuses are definitely a lot smaller, but they are high damaging. They are very, very good in the damage department. So as long as you're not using them against enemies that can potentially be completely resistant to an element. I kept getting fire burst despite the fact that I was fighting these fire Kragans, so it is completely random on what you're going to get. But overall, not a bad grenade, and they do come from specific badass Kragans. So that will pretty much be it for this legendary guide. Not really much left to say about this thing, other than it is, it is going to be a little bit of a pain to farm, because a little bit of randomness in your can potentially not be in your favor. But I usually get a badass Kragan at least every other run, and the drop rate on this grenade honestly does not feel that bad, considering how rare it is to get these badass Kragans. Sometimes you can go 3 to 4 runs without seeing a single one. And so yeah, so that's the legendary grenade in a nutshell. And I want to let you all know that the legendary guides are going to be coming back a little bit, less of these 5-day breaks and things like that. So tomorrow expect a new one, and yes, it can also be farmable and all of that good stuff. And Gearbox is working on a fix for the non-farmable items, so don't worry. We will have confirmation on that once it actually goes live. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. As always, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, help support me in what I do, and don't forget to subscribe for future content. That's going to be all for me today, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Later.